What's going on, everyone? Kemp Coop here. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I certainly did, because I managed to ladder up to the 1700s off screen. So hopefully in this episode of BSS 2K18, I'll be able to get you guys some good games against higher rated opponents. Unfortunately, it's like 11:20 in the morning for me, which is not really peak Japan hour, so it might be kind of hard to find some higher rated players, but we'll do our best. Anyways, go ahead and start looking for a game. Got the same team I've been using the last couple of episodes. I've been pasting the PokePaste and the link to the blog in the description below, but I think this time I'm going to add a link to the QR of the team. After I finish recording this, I'm going to go, oh nice, 1768, and we're 1710. So anyway, so after I finish this recording, I'm going to QR this team, so that way you guys can use it without having to actually acquire the mods. So hopefully that helps you guys out, and hopefully get some of you playing with this team and playing more on Valspot in general. Let's go ahead and screen capture my opponent's team. Unfortunately, my Mapture is disabled right now, so might have to play without that for a minute. Sorry, guys. My OBS is also lagging a lot. Whoa! Okay, sorry guys, technical difficulties. My computer is lagging out very hard right now, but I think we got it solved. Anyways, got 30 seconds, so let's do a quick team preview analysis. A lot of scary mons for my opponent. I'm going to go ahead and lead Metagross because it's pretty solid versus this team. I have to bring Toxapex because there is a Blaziken, and I need to build a Toxic Porygon too. And I think my last is going to be Nihilego, so I don't just lose to Thundurus. It also gives me Psychic for Venusaur if it comes down to that. So while that is going, I'm going to see if I can get my Mapture booted up for you guys, so we get these teams. Alright, so we have Blaziken versus Metagross, which is alright for me. I can go ahead and stay in here. And let's see. I think I found my Mapture. Alright, we got Mapture up and running. Anyways, I'll just stay in here and Earthquake. He's going to stay in. You see Mega Protect. I got Mapture up so I can actually screen cap his team from in here. So that works for me. Get an Earthquake. Is it Focus Sash? Or am I just going to kill this? It is Sash. Metagross. Metagross. Nice! Good hacks to start the game. That's good hacks to start the game. It really sucks for my opponent, because they might not have any answers to Metagross after this. Go Pexingtons on the Fire Blast. Yep. That does not do a whole lot. And you can just Scald. Odds are I'm going to have to switch out after this turn anyways, so I'll get my regen back. Ooh, BP. That's really scary, actually. That's really scary, actually. Isn't that big of a problem, though? Cool. So I think what I'm actually going to do here is am I going to risk the Biscuit right here? Because I really... Okay. Smart play. is to do my damage calcs and see what I can actually take with Nihilego, right? So let's say Thunderous, because he's baton passing speed, I'll assume worst case scenario and say he's modest. How much do I take from +2 Thunderbolts? We live +2 Thunderbolt every time. So my play 1,000,000% is to go Nihilego. I don't live all out pummeling. I don't live +2 all out pummeling. So if he does nasty plot here, I will go ahead and sacrifice off something. Looking at my opponent's team, they have the Venusaur potentially in the back. Could be Porygon 2, could be Heatran. So really, I do need the Toxapex because Toxapex can Toxic the P2, and I can stall it out that way. So I think my play here, it's only +2 Thunderous, but he's probably still faster than me. I think my play is to sack Metagross off here to the Z move, which I expect to come out. I think my play is to sack off the Metagross, because like I said, I can take every hit from this guy, and he has to attack the Nihilego here. He just focus blasts. So I guess he doesn't actually have a good way to hit it, or that, or he expected the switch, which would have been a good play on his part. Thunderbolt will knock me out here. It stinks, because I could have just power gemmed and gotten rid of this thing. Assume I'll go to... This is a really fat Thunderous, guys. Is he a berry, or is he dead? Nice! Nice! Nice, that's nice. Alright, we KO the Thunderous. That's really nice. So I keep all my Mons. So that must have just been really bulky or something. That was odd. I guess he wasn't Z-move. I wonder what his item was. Because obviously he wasn't Focus Sash. Let's go ahead and Iron Head here. I don't lose anything by this play. If he elects to protect, good on him. Unfortunately, I do not have Bullet Punch. He doesn't. So we get rid of the Blaziken. And now it's 3v1. Let's see what his last is. Like I said, if it's Porygon 2, we're in a good position because, like I said, I can just Toxic and stall him. Venusaur, I think we're also fine versus Heatran. Okay, that's why. Well, no Air Balloon, so that is a GG. Just click Earthquake. If he Scarf and outspeeds me, then he loses to Toxapex. Nice! Alright, so we pick up our first win in the episode. It was a pretty short battle too, so we should be able to get 3 in. Oop, drop my stylus. There we go. Alright, so that should be some good points for us. So I know the last couple of episodes were kind of long, so what I'm actually considering doing is just trying to keep these to like 30 to 40 minutes, so it's more watchable for you guys, because I know it's hard to sit and watch a video for a full hour, and I'd much rather you guys see the entire episode than, you know, just be able to watch like 35 minutes and then have to turn off and miss the last couple games. Not going to save a battle. So I'll try to keep these shorter from here on out, except for maybe like Friday. I might do like movie Fridays or something where it's like an hour. We're 1728, so moving up. Because when I first started the series, I really wanted to try and get 3 battles in every time, so that you guys got enough content in terms of, you know, being able to watch games, watch me play, to have me talk through my thought process and see how to work certain high-rated teams. You know, get as much exposure to how these high-rated teams operate. But if it really is becoming to the point where it's just unwatchable to get 3 games in, like 3 games is 50 minutes or 55 minutes, then I will try and shorten it for you guys. Yeah, 1674. Get ready to capture this guy's team. But so yeah, if you guys have any preferences on that, whether it's you want 30-minute episodes or 40-minute episodes every time, or if you want 3 battles every time, go ahead and let me know. Alright, so we got this guy's team up. Sweet. Okay. Double Tapu, Mence, Hippo, Heatran, Volcarona. Scary team. Nihilego has a field day here, especially if I can get up Stealth Rocks. Excuse me. I feel like Finny could lead for my opponent. Lele is also an option for my opponent too, so I'm going to lead Metagross. We'll bring Nihilego. And I'll bring Porygon too. Do I bring P2 or do I bring Mimikyu? Because right now it's looking like the Hippo is the biggest problem. No, you know what? We'll bring Gliscor actually. Yeah, I'll bring Gliscor because that gives me a good Heatran switch in. It gives me a switch into Hippo, like Hippo, Yawn Spam. I can also Guillotine Hippo potentially. And this also gives me an Earthquake immunity, which is nice because all my other two are weak to Earthquake. So I think this will be alright. This guy's 1674, so we'll have to see what kind of plays he makes. But yeah, Hippo lead is not something I really want to see from my opponent. I'm a bit weak to Salamence because I didn't bring the P2. But he does lead off with the Heatran. So that's really good for me. Because I did lead Metagross. And this is a free Earthquake. As long as he's not like Choice Scarf or Focus Sash or something. I'll just go ahead and Earthquake. Hopefully we don't see... Okay, he does switch, so that tells me he is weak to Earthquake. And he goes Spinny. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'll get to gauge the damage on this thing, find out if it is defensive or if he's just offensive. Waterium. And I actually did the calc earlier. I can live a modest Z Hydro Pump from full. So depending on what this attack tells me, that did absolutely nothing, guys. That tells me he is defensive. Probably Berry. But I also, at the same time, I also don't really have good switch-ins to this. So I'm just going to Iron Head. I really do not have a good switch-in to this. Because Nihilego and Gliscor are not going to appreciate switching in on a Hydro Pump. But I think he's probably just going to be Serve for Scald. And we can flinch it. Sorry, dude. I'll go for it again. It's my hardest hitting attack. If I flinch him again... Okay, Nature's Madnesses and he hits. So he gets off 50% on me. Good for him. But we are going to get rid of the Tapu Fini, which was the one Pokemon that just destroyed me. So I'm not complaining at all about him letting me kill this. Yep, there goes the Fini. Sweet. So now Heatran is in the back, which loses to this Metagross. So he's going to have to reveal his third here. It's probably Salamence. I guess it could be Volcarona. Hopefully it's Volcarona so we can mish it with the Rock Tomb. Nihilego's also in a really good position here too. Rock Tomb, guys. If we get him, we're upping the Mish meter because Rock Tomb Metagross is not that common, and it's cash. We hit. Does he die? Crit. Crit did not matter, guys. It's 4 times weakened. This is a Mega Metagross. So we're just going to 3-0 with Mega Metagross lead, which is pretty awesome. Metagross is a god in certain matchups, and yeah, if you look at this guy's team, I'm kind of surprised he didn't bring the Hippo, because Hippo is honestly pretty good versus my team. Like, I don't have any way to OHKO it. But yeah, his team is really weak to this Metagross set in particular, to the Iron Head plus Rock Tomb plus Earthquake. Outside of the Salamence, which is okay because it can't get OHKO'd by anything, and it gets Intimidate. And the Hippo, which takes nothing from my attacks. His entire team just kind of lost to this. So. Sweet. Pick up another W. And only 15 minutes. Let's get another game. We're climbing. Probably be mid 1740s, I guess, based on that. Yep, 1742. So not that many points, but Moving up, if we get another win, we'll be in 1750s, which is good. Good start to my day. 1837. Oh, this guy's really high. Really similar team to the last time. Okay, let's get this guy's team, and then let's figure out how we're going to steal this guy's points. I don't see any reason why I don't lead Metagross again. As long as he doesn't bring that Hippo lead, we're alright versus it. So my main worry right now is that P2, because right now I don't really have a great way of taking it out. Other than hitting a guillotine with Gliscor, which is not really that reliable, obviously. And toxicking it with Toxapex. I'm going to bring Pex for sure, because Pex is pretty solid in this game. And I think I'm going to bring Porygon too, so that way I can actually deal with the Salamence. Is that right? I mean, what do I think he's going to bring versus me? I feel like Mence is kind of a hard thing to justify. I could definitely see Heatran, P2, Mimikyu, or something like that. So, I like my picks. I think Salamence is a hard bring, unless you're running like Fire Blast or something like that, that you can actually do damage to the Metagross with. But if it's like standard like sub, DD, Roost, Return, it doesn't really have a good matchup in these kind of games. But he brings it anyways, and he leads it. So this is okay with me, because I led Metagross, and because of my clear body, his Intimidate's not going to work on me. And I do have Rock Tomb. He doesn't know I have Rock Tomb. He should be afraid of Ice Punch coming off turn 1. So I don't think he'll stay in. I really don't think I'll stay in. I think he's more likely to go to something like Porygon 2. So I will just Mega and Iron Head here. Because you really should not stay in here. Because Ice Punch is a very realistic possibility. And he goes Hippo. So I do wish I had Ice Punch, but we'll be able to scout this Hippowdon damage, find out if he's specially defensive or if he's Fizz Def. If he's Fizz Def, we'll obviously do not very much, and he'll have Rocky Helmet. But yeah, let's see what kind of damage we get. I'm leaning more towards Fizz Def on this kind of build. Yeah, okay, so I did about 25% to this, which does look like physically defensive. Yeah, this looks like physically defensive, but he's not Helmet, which is nice. So what I'm going to do is go Porygon 2, and I can Ice Beam him. He should probably Yawn. I think Yawn should be his play of choice here. But if you choose Earthquake, I'm really okay with that. He just slacks off. Awesome. This is going to do about 40 to 50% with Ice Beam, and there's always the chance to freeze. He also does not appear to have a very good switch in to Ice Beam. Okay, so he doesn't go Heatran, which would have been a good switch in for him. This duck, dude, this duck is absurd. It does not care. This duck does not care. This is HAX duck, guys. This duck is HAX duck. Should say berry. Was it 50 or citrus? Okay, it is an Ipapa berry or Mago. Okay. He's still frozen. This really sucked for my opponent because his slack off, his Fizz Def slack off Powdon was so good. And yeah, if he just loses it right here, it's really not a good position for him. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar with our Battle Spot community, and you're watching these vids, I definitely appreciate it. for you coming and checking me out, even though you're not part of our community. But anyways, there's this joke in our community. All right, we get it. The joke in our community that Hippo is McDonald's because it's really fat, and if you eat a lot of McDonald's, you're probably gonna get fat. So we just call Hippo McDonald's, and everybody knows that when you say McDonald's, it means Hippowdon. So I think that McDonald's Hippo probably should have gotten a hot coffee this morning. It probably wouldn't have gotten frozen, but such is life. HAX Duck does not care. So now we get rid of that Hippo, which was this guy's biggest answer to Metagross, it looks like. And that was also his best way of hitting my Toxapex and my Metagross. And annoying my P2 with Yawn or Toxic, so that really sucks for my opponent. That really sucks. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that. That's just really bad luck. He's gonna go Mence. And I don't really know what he can do at this point, honestly. I just click Ice Beam. If it's the sub set, he might try and Roost Stall me or something like that out of Ice Beams, but I do have Thunder Wave. What is this? Toxic Mence. So it's probably sub-Toxic Mence then. That's cool. Especially defensive sub-Toxic. Yeah, he has DV to live that, I assume. But so what I assume he's going to have to do is click Roost, and this is a Thunder Wave for me. Good duck. Good duck. Good duck. Good duck. So if he's running Toxic Roost, it's probably Dragon Dance and Mono Flying type move. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and reset this Toxic and go hard to Metagross because I don't think it actually has any way to hit it. And with this thing paralyzed, we're in a really good position now because Metagross will outspeed this 100%. Even if he DDs, he just roosts. So now it's actually in my favor. I can just start clicking Iron Head. He doesn't have any good switch-ins to this. If he has Mimikyu, it's going to get to it KO'd. Heatran will drop to Earthquake afterwards. He's going to withdraw. He goes Duck. Okay. So this game isn't over yet because Porygon 2 exists. And him toxing my own Duck with that Salamence is a bit annoying. What I will do is go Toxapex, as he should probably click Recover here. And I think he has to be afraid of the Toxic coming out from me. This is going to be a really annoying game, because we're kind of in a loop right now. I'll go ahead and go back to my Metagross here. He does go to the Salamence. And I think what I'm actually going to do here is, because I'm not in a bad position, what I'm going to go ahead and do is click Hammer Arm, I think. Because he should go to the P2 now that I know he has it. I don't really have to be afraid of this. Yeah, I'm going to click Hammer Arm here. Because he should be afraid of this Metagross. Gab. This is not going to 2-hit KO him unless he's offensive or especially defensive. I should take that pretty comfortably, yeah. Definitely still faster than he is. No! I misclicked. I didn't want to click Hammer Arm. I did not want to click Hammer Arm there, but I did. He's going to recover. So what I meant to do on that turn was click Iron Head, go for the flinch on him. And that's what I'll do now, because he has to recover again. Because if he doesn't recover, he's kind of screwed. And if I ever get the flinch, Man. I hacks this poor guy. I feel like you should go Mince, but I can't risk it. I just got to hammer him here. I completely robbed this from this guy. He does stay in. Bye-bye, duck. Alright, so there's this wall gone, and now it's just a Paralyzed Salamence versus Metagross, Toxapex, and Porygon 2, which is not really advantageous. So, definitely robbed this guy with the freeze, and then the one immediate flinch on the Porygon 2. Definitely sucks for him. What I will do is go ahead and go out to my Toxapex to reset my speed drops, because I think I am probably slower than Mince at -3, because he's only at half speed because of paralysis. I'm at 0.4, so yeah, that really sucks for my opponent. He didn't deserve to get hacked like this, but Metagross wins at this point. Like I said, I just need to get the speed off, and the reason I'm going to Toxapex, okay, so he just forfeits, but the reason I went Toxapex was that way, even if he did elect to Dragon Dance or something like that, I could just haze him and keep his attack low. And then eventually I could just bring in P2 and Ice Beam until I died to Toxic, and then I just went with Metagross. So definitely a big bummer for my opponent getting hacks like that, but it's Mons, we take those, and that is Hacks Duck. So did not care about the Hippo. That's really unfortunate though. Kind of tempted to stop because I'm very lucky right now, but we're at 27 minutes, so I can get one more game in. This will be the last game, win or lose. 1762, so hopefully pick up the dub and move further into the 1700s. 1712 opponent, Blue Heidi. What do you have, Blue Heidi? Wow, this is like identical to what our last opponent was running, isn't it? Another Hippo, another Duck, another Lele, another Mimikyu. What looks good here? Charizard's really scary, and more than likely it's going to be Zard Y because Hippo, Lele, Zard Y is pretty common, and I don't think it's that likely that you bring Kangaskhan plus Zard X. That just seems like a kind of weird use of your double Mega slot, but it could certainly be either of the two Charizards. I would just lean towards the Zard Y, sorry, over Zard X. So Nihilego looks really good here. Because I do need a good Charizard switch in. I am going to lead Metagross here because it beats Lele lead. And if he uses Zard Y, we can Rock Tomb it out of existence turn 1. That would be sick. More than likely he's going to bring Porygon 2 as well. I don't know that I can actually afford to bring the Nihilego. I have to bring Toxapex here for the P2. And I think I have to bring my own P2 as well. The reason I didn't want to bring Nihilego is just because it's super weak to Hippo. I'm super weak to Hippo again in this game. So I feel like to bring Hippo, it kind of sucks. But, yeah. We'll see if he leads here. Hopefully we see a Lele lead, because then I can just Iron Head at turn 1 and don't have to deal with anything. He has to react to me instead of me reacting to him if he leads Hippo. Kangaskhan's fine as well. I will just stay in here. I don't really want to take Fake Out. I mean, I'm okay with taking the Fake Out with this. If he just stays in Fake Outs, I'll just go to my... Okay, he does reveal Hippo. So we'll get to see what kind of Hippo this is. It's good to know. He has a Kangaskhan, so Metagross is really good here if we can get off a little bit of chip on the Kangaskhan, because we have Hammer Arm, and I think that does like 85 to 92% or something to 0 Bolt Kangaskhan, and we're definitely faster. Okay, that's especially defensive Hippo. Or is it? Or did I just get a high roll? I did a lot. Porygon 2 is definitely my play here. He might yawn, he might click rocks. Slack off is also a very valid play for him to make. I wish I brought Glow Score because I could always switch that in on this, but sometimes they run Ice Fang, and that's kind of annoying when they do. Yeah, okay, so he's Slack Off. So Slack Off, Earthquake, and then some combo of Stealth Rock, Yawn, and Ice Fang. So I'll just throw off an Ice Beam here. I don't lose anything by going for Ice Beam. Kangaskhan takes the necessary chip. This is going to take about 50, assuming he's on Spadef. Oh, wow. We got a high roll on that. So he does Yawn, which is expected. He's definitely going to just click Slack Off here. So I'm actually okay with going to sleep, because if I could get rid of the Hippowdon, that's really okay with me. Okay. So he's going to get the special attack raise, but because I'm asleep, I don't think he can actually really do anything versus me. You do see he's faster, or it's speed tie. I'm going to sleep. I don't think he can really 2-hit KO me with anything, so I can just start burning off my turns of sleep. Really nice that the Hippo is as low as it is. He's going to switch. Kangaskhan? Yeah, Kangaskhan. It's really nice the Hippo is as low as it is, because it does get 2-hit KO'd by Ironhead from this point, so it's no longer an Ironhead switch in. He's probably going to Power Up Punch here, which scares me a lot. But I think I have to stay in here and go for the foul play. I've spent one turn of sleep. I have spent one turn of sleep, so there's a chance I could wake up. But, yeah, this is not good. Yep, there's the pup. Hopefully we wake up and get this foul play off. Otherwise, this is no bueno. Okay. I gotta stay in and sack this off, unfortunately. If he double edges, he's gonna take the necessary chip for Hammer Arm to take him out. Yep. Yep. Let's see. So this recoil should be enough to put him in Hammer Arm range. Yeah. Power Punch. If he has Sucker Punch, we lose, I think. If he has Sucker Punch, it's gonna suck. Do go out to Metagross here, and we'll just click Hammer Arm. He'll probably think I can't Oko him. Fist of Fury! Nice. So unfortunately, it came at the cost of my P2. But we get rid of the Kangaskhan, which was his biggest breaker against me. He goes out to Hippowdon. And let's see if this Metagross can do Metagross things. If we flinch this, that's super nice for me. Yeah, if we flinch this, we're in a really good spot. So I'll go ahead and risk it. He should just slack off anyways. We get the flinch. Nope, we do not. Well, this is kind of crappy. I really do not need the Metagross at all. Because I should be able to beat his Porygon 1v1 with my Toxapex. So I'm going to see if I can get some luck here. Alright, there's the flinch. Can we get one more, guys? One more flinch. Gross up. Gross up. Flinch him. You can do it, little Meta. You can do it, little Meta. He's also just taking a lot. Like, even if I'm getting one flinch every other time, he's also getting low enough to the point of where, like, another one might take him out. He gets the slack off. So unfortunately, we don't 1v1 this. And this Hippo is definitely going to be faster than my Toxapex. Does it come down to me burning the Hippo? Can we get the flinch? I'm going to drop here. Ideally, we get the flinch on him here. Ideally, we get the flinch because that puts my pecs in a position. Okay. Because this puts my pecs in a position where I can just click Scald. And he has to choose whether or not he wants to Earthquake or... yeah. So, we click Scald here. And it's Tox Pecs versus the world. Click Slack Off, which is a risky play for him because this just means more and more Scalds for me to throw off. And this is going to do a good chunk. Man, I've gotten so lucky this episode, guys. I don't know why he's slacking off. I don't really need the Scald PP, honestly. Because all I need to do is Toxic and then recover on the P2. So, this doesn't really matter to me. If he wants to keep slacking off, that's fine. I think he's just trying to get up to an HP range where he can take another Scald. And gonna try and yawn me, I guess. But like I said, that doesn't really matter to me. Unless that's like offensive P2 with P-Bolt. Because he's gonna get a special attack raise. I think we'll be able to 1v1 it. As long as we're awake. Yeah, okay, so now here's the turn where he should click Yawn. I should click Yawn here. Because he's at the highest amount of HP he'll be at. And so what I actually want to do here is I don't want to kill him, actually. I think I'm actually just going to click Recover here. Toxic was the better play. Yeah, because what I don't want to happen is, I mean, I guess I could have Scalded because he slacked off, but what I didn't want him to do was go for another Yawn or go for an Earthquake and get damage on me, and then have him die to Scald, and then the Porygon 2 comes out with the download boost, and I have not spent any turns of sleep. So what this does for me right now is I haven't spent any turns of sleep. If he elects to switch now, I burn my guaranteed turn. Yep. So I burn my guaranteed turn of sleep here. So now he will get the special attack boost, but we're fast asleep. Let's look at our Porygon 2 damage calcs. So let's say he's physically defensive with download. +1 discharge might knock me out with 2. We'll be close. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Seriously? Sub Shadow Ball P2. This is the Aegis counter. Sub, Recover, Shadow Ball. I don't know what his last move is, but my play, let's just keep hazing, honestly. I got a PP stall in, unfortunately. Which is okay, because Haze has a ridiculous amount of PP, and his Shadow Ball is not doing crap. This is why I hazed. Yeah, this sucks. Is he PP maxed? Because Shadow Ball is what, 24 PP? He is doing a lot though, that's for sure. Well, guys, we're at the 40-minute mark, and I'm probably going to be sitting here for a very long time, PP stalling. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, because you guys don't need to see me running a Porygon 2 out of every single Shadow Ball PP. I definitely do think I can win this game. But it is just going to involve me PP stalling because I can't Toxic him. Oh, it's Tri-Attack. That's his last. His last is Tri-Attack. Okay, that's better. I thought he was going to be Foul Play, because Tri-Attack only has 16 PP, and so plus Shadow Ball, he has 40 PP, which is less than I have Haze's. My only worry is that I run out of recovers before he runs out of attacks. So we'll see. I'll go for a couple more minutes. If he doesn't forfeit, then yeah, I will just end this video. Man, this guy's getting a lot of Spidef drops with those Shadow Balls. That's crazy. Oh, that's why he's just doing nothing X. I hazed away his special attack boost. Let's click Haze again here. Yeah. It's pretty lame. So one thing you guys will notice is I'm never clicking recover until I get under 50%. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to make sure I get the most... Okay, no secondary effect. I get the most out of every recover as possible. I don't want to be spending... Like, when I'm pressed for recovers, I don't want to be getting 50 HP out of a recover. I want to be making sure I get 78, I think is what it is for me. I want to make sure I'm getting every single one of those HP points out of every recover. So that's why I'm doing this. Let's recover up here. If he's smart, he won't attack. I would have probably subbed or recovered there if I were him. It's kind of scary though when he goes for the Tri-Attack, because Tri-Attack can freeze or burn. I'll go for 2 more minutes. If I get to 45 minutes and we're still playing this, I will just end the video. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think. Would you rather just see 3 battles or 30 to 40 minute episodes, whichever comes first? Or, sorry, whichever comes last. Okay, no, that's not right either. At least 3 battles. If we get the 3 battles in 30 minutes, great. Then I'll go for a 4th game like I did in this episode. I'm going to recover here because I think he will try attack or something. Try to get 3 games. Okay, I think I maximize this. I think because I'm at right at 50%. So I think this will pull me right back up too. Yeah, that's fine. I got 10 recovers left. I've not been counting his Shadow Balls or his Tri-Attacks. But, yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see. That sucks. That's a lot more HP that I'm going to be losing every turn. Yeah. I will let you guys know how this game turned out. I would rather take the burn over any of the other status conditions that Tri-Attack can inflict, because it means I didn't get frozen at a bad turn. I can't get para stalled. So it could definitely be worse than getting a burn. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll let you know in the description or the comment section if whether or not I actually managed to win this game. But yeah, this is not fun for me either. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you want to see. And yeah, have a good day. Peace.